Well. If it isn't Tombstone, and you wanted to see little old me, don't get used to it, Robotnik. You're only here because I have a question for you. And what might that be, Lincoln? What I want to know is there any heroes on this planet that might be here to stop me? There's a few, but if you're naming a few Pacific ones, well, there's Godzilla and Simba. Godzilla and Simba. They're the ones who stopped the legendary Scar and Belial, aren't they? Indeed, they are. They've taken down many tough enemies over the past couple of decades. And, well, if you want to take over anything, the Pride Lands is the best land to build a base. However, you won't get very far with Godzilla and Simba taking over everything, or ruling everything, I should say. Clearly, you don't know who you're dealing with. I am Tombstone, and I have a few things planned. Simba is the one who killed my son, and now he will pay the price. As much as I want to help you with your little scheme here, Tombstone, I'm not sure this really concerns me at all. I mean, really, if you're plotting revenge on Simba, then I don't really have anything to do with that. Didn't Simba sabotage your plans multiple times as well? Well, yes. Along with Sonic and Godzilla and Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, a lot of others, but then you don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know who you're dealing with. What are you talking about? I want to build an army that can take care of Simba, Godzilla, and many others. And, well, if I don't have an army, how can I destroy them? You seem like a worthy businessman. What chance do you think you have against Simba and Godzilla? I have a pretty good chance. I'm not just a regular businessman, you know. I have unbreakable skin. Skin that cannot be penetrated. And I have superhuman strength. And with that combined, I can destroy Simba with my bare hands if I want to. But why would I do that if I have someone doing the work for me? I suppose that makes sense. But how do you intend on destroying them? I mean, you barely have any plan at all. True. But I am a business crime lord. So I can call upon a few different mob bosses, and I'm sure they'll gladly get rid of Simba for me. And if Godzilla gets involved, then, well, I'll have something planned for him as well. But in the meantime, I want them dealt with. Easier said than done, Tombstone. Godzilla isn't exactly the most easy person to get rid of. Simba, you can get away with. But Godzilla is a whole new book. You act like you've dealt with them personally. I have, And every time I worked for someone, my associates always get stopped. I've worked for Scar, and I've worked for Belial. And I've worked with Bowser from time to time. But that's not the point. The point is every time I've worked with someone, they always fail to get the job done. What makes you think you won't, Tombstone? Quite simple. I never fail. When I want something, I make sure I get it. Because if I don't, then, well, everything the light touches won't be Simba's anymore. Everything the light touches will be mine once again. Or, not once again, but it will be. And once I take what's rightfully mine, then I'll have no choice but to pummel Simba to the ground, piece by piece. But I don't want to have to get my hands dirty. After all, I am wearing a nice business suit. I think the suit getting ruined is the least of your worries, Tombstone. I mean, think about it. If you want to get rid of Simba, you're going to have to get rid of his friends one at a time. That is a fair point. And what would be the easiest way to do that? Well, just take out the ones he loves the most first and start from there. I mean, Belial and Scar have tried to do that, but that just got them killed, so if I were you, I wouldn't do that. Really? Who is the ones that he loves the most? Well, his wife and kid, of course. Well, not kid anymore. His grandkid, actually. His grandkid. Interesting. You know, you're really speaking my language, Robotnik. I think I'll keep you around to work for me. Oh, yeah? And what if I don't work for you? Ugh. If you don't work for me, there's going to be some serious issues. Am I clear? Yep, you're clear. Oh, good. Now, I want you to make a quick call to someone so they can deal with Kion and Simba for me. Well, Kion, Simba, and Godzilla. Noted, but who do you want me to call? I want you to call Hammerhead. Hammerhead? Yes. I want you to call Hammerhead. And I want you to tell him Tombstone sent him. And what Tombstone wants is Simba gone. Out of the picture. Understood? Fine. I'll make sure Simba's out of the picture. But if he fails, you do something for me. Name your price. I want to be paid $10 billion. $10 billion? Are you insane? $10 billion or no deal. Rock 'em, suck 'em. Fine. You got yourself a deal. But just know, this will be your last mistake. If you fail, and I have to pay you $10,000, and if you fail again, Your head is going on my wall. Noted. To be continued.